Tuesday, or should I say Happy Tano Tuesday. This is Ahsoka Tano, aka my all-time favorite Star Wars character. I grew up with her. She's just had such an impact on my life, on me as a person, and I realized I didn't get rid of all of the pencil marks, but I'm just very excited to do this one. Oh my gosh, I cannot believe I just did that. Where did he go? Oh my god, where did he go? The little... Oh no. Where did he go? I'll have to find him later. Anywho. But, I have all of my Ahsoka figurines. I have another Lego Ahsoka from when she was in the Clone Wars, like this era. It's somewhere in my basement with all my other Legos. I cannot find her. I can only find her head and her headpiece, but anywho. Let's do a Q&A. Fave Star Wars character. And let's make this one orange to go with Miss Ahsoka. Could put that there. Is it gonna go? Okay, good. So I'm very excited to do this one. Let's just hop right in. I think I'm gonna do her, Twi'lek is the type of alien. Oh my god, I cannot be forgetting this right now. Anywho, I'll remember it later on. That's what usually happens. Okay. Her headpiece is kind of like a grayish blue. Honestly, I'm thinking cadet blue. Maybe this one. Turquoise blue. Let's do a swatch on the back here. So this is turquoise. And then cadet blue. Okay, definitely turquoise. So let's flip it around and just get started. And so the very top portion, the 1/4 portion, is blue. So let's just start with that. This is such a creamy crayon color. Sometimes they're like chalky. It's weird. I don't know. But if you are a fellow Star Wars fan, I did post a May the 4th video on May the 4th. And it is a cooking video. It's titled, May the 4-Course Meal Be With You. And I don't know. It's just a very fun video. I love Star Wars. I don't love to cook, but when it's something themed like this, I enjoy it. So yeah. But I made a 4-course meal, breakfast, lunch, dinner, and dessert. And I also made a few different drinks as well to go with all the different meals. And it was a very fun, very delicious video. But 2 years ago, for May the 4th, I also made another video. It is called Rise of the Hidden Holograms. It is a Star Wars lookbook. And my gosh, that has to be one of my favorite videos I've ever made. We went to a bunch of different locations for each character. And it was just so fun. And I want to do more themed lookbooks like that. I definitely want to do one for the Avatar, like Airbender. Doing the 4 elements. I feel like that would be so fun. I grew up watching that show and I've always just loved the fashion and everything, and I definitely have a few pieces that could work for each of the nations. So that could be very fun. But I'm currently working on another DIY video, and and it's a lot of sewing, but now it's mostly gluing. I'll give you a little spoiler. I made my very own doll. I actually made a doll. I've never done anything like this before. I'm making it clothing and accessories and all that cool jazz. And it's turning out so much better than I have anticipated. And so I'm very excited to finish this up and get that video uploaded. I do apologize for the lack of videos, but I just want to make sure that I'm getting out good quality content. Quality over quantity, you know? But I do have a few other videos planned for the month of May. Specifically for my black cat Olive. I wanted to do a day in the life of Olive. I feel like that would be super cute because her birthday is on the 24th, this upcoming weekend. So I just feel like that'll be a super cute video to do. She's been featured in quite a few different videos here on my channel, but she definitely needs her own video. So I'm excited to get that out. Okay, so I'm gonna do this little headpiece next. It's basically like a crown. You can see it better here. And then she has her Padawan. It's not a braid on her because she can't braid her hair, obviously. So it's like a little beaded type of thing. So let me find gold and let's go in with that. That is also gold, her little beads. So let's just make all of that the same color. And I brought out my lamp today, so it's a bit overcast. I had a feeling that it would be dark, so I'm glad I brought that out. And this is Ahsoka from the Clone Wars series, this era of her. And I love her design. She is just, oh my god, she's just such a cool alien. Such a cool person. And yeah. I haven't done a lot of Star Wars art. I don't know why. Like, I literally grew up with this stuff. I don't know. A lot of my art is just more like nature themed. But I think that would be cool to do like Star Wars nature. I don't know. But I did paint Ahsoka, I think it was about 2 years ago now, with watercolor. And it isn't a bad painting, but I know I can definitely do better now. But anywho. Okay, so her eyes, I know it's kind of hard to tell with these guys here, but they are also blue. She has these bright blue eyes, so let's see if we can do a different shade of blue. Get in there. My gosh, whatever. How would sky blue look for Sky Guy? Huh? Okay, let's swatch it. So that's what I used for her. Oh my god, I can't keep forgetting this thing. Her tendrils. Oh yeah, that is definitely her eye color. Okay. So, let me not color the white of the eye. My gosh, this is like a marker. It's so pigmented. And then, where's black? Over here. Oh my gosh, I sharpened my crayons, guys. I should have done that a while ago, but wow. I'm just kind of amazed. I mean, that's what happens when you sharpen stuff, huh? But anyways. I might as well do her eyelashes now too. She's always had these very big anime looking eyelashes. I want to know what mascara she's using. Okay, very beautiful. For her lips, they're kind of the same color as her outfit here, but a bit more brown. So let's select those colors. I feel like this would be perfect for her outfit, a brick red. And then, or maybe this, maroon? I don't know, let's swatch. So, this is maroon. Okay. And then brick red. I feel like brick red. Maroon is a bit too purpley. Maybe I'll do that for her lips. Hello, hello, welcome. Happy Tano Tuesday. Okay, so let's do the lips real quick with maroon. Okay, that looks like a beautiful lipstick color. Like, I want that right now. I feel like someone probably has done that. Like, I know people have used colored pencils. Like, you can heat up a colored pencil in hot water and then, like, draw on your skin with it. I've never tried that, but who knows? It might work. So that little cutout there, I'll make that gold as well. Where did my gold go? In here. It's not super pigmented, but it's there. Okay, so we used maroon for her lips, and now brick red for her outfit. So as you can see with her outfits here, they have changed over time. That was her very first outfit in the beginning of Clone Wars. It changed to that, and then that is her adult form. I think there was another one in between, but I don't have any figurines or whatever from that era, unfortunately. But this is the perfect Ahsoka red color. I was actually her for Halloween many, many, many years ago in the beginning of the Clone Wars. My mom made an outfit for me, and I'm still blown away by it. Like, the quality's crazy. But obviously it does not fit me anymore. I have a bobblehead now, so I would love to make like another adult version that would fit me. That would be very fun. I did a little cross hatching there to kind of give like a shadow effect. Thank you very much. That's very kind. So I'm just going around there. And then, as you can tell, she has this bright orange skin. I'm just going to kind of fade this down. I really should have sharpened this color, but oh well. I think we can make do. Maybe. Let's try. It's very difficult. Okay, there. Make sure not to color that. It's a little cutout thing, as you can see there. Good morning. Hello, Clue Girl. Thank you for joining. Happy Tano Tuesday. Good morning, everyone. Or good afternoon, or good evening, or good night, wherever you may be. So I'm just really pressing hard with this color because I don't want there to be any white spots. I mean, there probably will be because it's a crayon, but I'm doing my best. Your favorite characters are R2 and Yoda. I have little Grogu here. Same alien species as Yoda. Wait, do I have a Yoda Lego? I don't think so. Unfortunately. Stay. Okay. I definitely have R2. Here's R2. This is, oh gosh, I'm getting crayon on him. No. This is a very old Lego. I don't know if you can tell by the design, but little R2. Hello, welcome. No, that is correct. That's the correct spelling. His full official name is Din Grogu, D-I-N, space G-R-O-G-U. And that is from The Mandalorian. When he decided, okay, spoiler, he decided to not be a Jedi, and he stayed with Din Djarin, which is the Mandalorian. Can you draw a creative drawing? I can. I've done a few drawing streams before. I should do more. They're very fun. But today we're just going to be coloring. So I'm just kind of fading that down. Let's make that a better ombre. Looking good. Okay, let's do the skin now. Can you draw my depiction? Thank you. Thank you, Glue Girl. I'm definitely feeling better, but if you can still hear it in my voice, I'm still sick. But I'm definitely getting better. Her skin is like, okay, that Lego is like incredibly orange. Her skin is more like a muted kind of orange like that. I feel like this would just be the best, you know? The best option. But let's give it a quick swatch. Yeah. I don't think we're gonna get better than that, so let's just do that. This is yellow-orange. Now, I don't know if you can tell, she has these white markings on her face, so I gotta be careful to not color those. So I'm gonna go right in between. Thank you so much. I'm having a lot of fun with this one. I'm baffling myself with the fact that I've never colored Ahsoka. I don't know why, but here I am. Yeah, this orange is definitely like the Lego orange, very vibrant, whatever, but that's okay. Maybe she was just out in the sun and her skin pigmentation is just popping right now. I don't know. Can you draw Slenderman, but the eyes and mouth are like slits? Ooh, that would be fun. I mean, I can, eventually. Maybe we can do that for next Tuesday's stream. Because every Tuesday I like to do more relaxing stuff like this. I mean, it's typically just coloring, but I would love to do another drawing stream. So I will do that next Tuesday. Do I have a paper near me that I can write this on? Come on. Okay. Let's do drawing stream. Slenderman. I thought her clothing was made of leather. I don't know. I truly do not know. I mean, from all the content that I've watched with her, it looks like fabric. Like, I know the leather is fabric, but more of like a felty kind of fabric. But I genuinely do not know. Well, I don't know, guys. Gotta be careful around the eye there. The Halloween costume that was made for me for Ahsoka. My mom made the headpiece out of white fabric. She made like a, basically like a crown situation, then a bunch of foam, and then fabric on top. I should have brought it out for this so to show you guys, but it is back in storage. She's not a hunter. She was a Jedi Padawan, but I did watch the Tales of the Jedi, which is like the little short story type of thing. And I mean, her planet, I forgot the name of, but they might have been hunters. I'm not completely sure. Okay, thank you so much for joining me today. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day. I'm thinking for the background, I definitely want to do some green for her lightsaber color. And then I'm probably going to do more darker blues and then gray to kind of go for her outfit later on in the series. Thank you very much. Oh, can't forget the little cutout there. And then her arm. Darth Vader, yes! Did you see the re-release of Revenge of the Sith in theaters for the 20th anniversary? Because I did, and it was just so amazing. I've only seen the new Star Wars trilogy, and then of course like movies like Rogue One and Solo in theaters, but I had never seen any of the second trilogy in theaters, and of course not the first, the original, but they should re-release those too. But it was just so amazing to be able to see that on the big screen, and that is one of my favorite Star Wars movies. I think it is my favorite Star Wars movie. It's just so amazing. So I'm going to do the same thing here, just kind of fade this down. Not because he looks authoritative, but his backstories in his life change for the Order. It's sad. No, it is. It is a very sad story. Because he meant well. He wanted the best for him and Padme, but he was having bad influences. Well, I guess it was just one influence, but it was a bad one. But the Darth Vader character design is so cool. So cool. Most villains have sad stories. Yeah, no, that is true. That is true. Just look at Megamind. Okay, yay! She's all done. Let me find the perfect lightsaber green. I feel like that's the only one that will work. So, we have this. Let's find a darker blue. Maybe we can go back with cadet blue. It's more like a gray tone. And then we need some more grays. So I also have wild blue yonder. General Grievous! Hello there. My gosh, that is my favorite scene in the movie. If y'all will pardon me 1 minute, I need to blow my schnoz. Okay, I'm back. R2-D2, yay! He's right there. Oh, he's kind of hiding behind the little Q&A. Okay. Let's get back into it. So, I chose this coloring page. It looks like this originally. I just feel like it looks very Star Wars-esque, especially for a Jedi in training at this time, I guess, but let's just get into it. I'm excited. Okay, maybe we can also do gold. I feel like that's a really good mix. I'll probably do the circles green. I feel like that would look cool. I know some of them are split in half, but I'm just gonna make them all green. I feel like it's close enough to her lightsaber. I don't know. All of my other greens are just very foresty, mossy, but I feel like this one will suffice. I'm using inchworm. This is definitely an inchworm color. I haven't seen any outside this year, but who knows? I have seen a lot of roly-polies. I still have yet to see any frogs, but I'm definitely hearing them. Whoopsie. Don't want to knock over Ahsoka. Oh my gosh, when the stream first started, if you have seen the original Star Wars The Clone Wars movie, the very first movie, that was in theaters. That's crazy. Basically the whole plot of that movie is young Padawan Ahsoka. She is given a task to, gosh, I keep knocking her, to deliver Jabba the Hutt's baby back to him because he was stolen by some bad guys. But I knocked her over and now he's like behind my desk. Let me grab him. I feel bad and I feel like I'm gonna forget. So I'm gonna grab him. Where did he go? I found him. There he is. I think his name is Rada the Hutt, but he just goes in the back of her backpack, like that. That was the very first Star Wars toy that I ever got, aside from Legos, obviously, but I just remember getting that and I don't know. It felt amazing to have my very own Ahsoka figurine. Why is there like a darker green circle in there? The heck? Anywho. Beautiful. Okay. So let's figure out the rest of this very intricate design. Okay. Let me swatch these two blues to see how they look next to each other. We have Wild Blue Yonder, and then Cadet Blue. Okay. Let's do Cadet Blue in this circle here. This is like pretty much the color of her adult costume, outfit, whatever. Make sure not to color in the part that is her. That didn't make sense, did it? I don't know. I don't want this to overlap on top of her. That's what I'm trying to say. And then let's do those smaller triangles there. This is very off topic, completely different movie franchise. It's not even a franchise, it's just a different movie. But I watched it last night. Has anyone seen the movie Tusk? It's like a dark comedy horror movie, basically. Oh my god, it's so weird. Okay, I'm gonna color those like larger triangles with gold. But the movie Tusk, it came out in 2014. I've heard of it. Bleh, I have heard of it before, but like I did not know anything about it. Pardon me. But I finally watched it last night with my sibling, and it's just weird. I don't know. Like it isn't okay to my standards. It is not gory like at all, but it definitely could be if you're like kind of new to the horror scene. But I don't know. Like I was just expecting there to be so much more. Like it was very underwhelming. It had a lot of potential, but I don't know. I don't know. Like it was pretty okay, but I would never watch it again, you know? It stars two really gross people, Justin Long and Johnny Depp. But there's also Emily Osment's brother. Emily Osment is Hannah Montana's best friend, the actress. But I don't know if her and her brother are twins, but they have the same face. Like that is Emily Osment with a beard. But yeah, I mean, like there isn't much to say about it. It was entertaining. it had me at the edge of my seat, but then it was just kind of disappointing, you know? But they can't all be winners. Oh my gosh, speaking of disappointing horror movies, I'm gonna move on to Wild Blue Yonder. I think I'm just gonna color in between all of that in a circle. And then I'll worry about that later. You know what? Let's do those green as well. Just a little pop of green for those circles. Gotta be careful not to color her. Okay. Anywho, another really disappointing movie is Tarot. Oh, jeez. It came out, I think, a year or two ago. It's fairly new. But just another disappointing movie. It's a really good beginner horror movie, I would say, but I don't know. Maybe I'm just like so desensitized to everything and like, I don't know. It's another movie that had a lot of potential. It could have been really good, really scary, but it just wasn't. But it's definitely a good beginner movie. It's entertaining. You might know some of the stars in there. I don't know the actor's name, but in the new Spider-Man movies, he plays, I almost said Tobey Maguire's friend, Tom Holland's friend. Not Zendaya, but the other guy. He's in that movie. I did not recognize anyone else, but yeah, it was okay. Another horror movie that I recently watched that was kind of disappointing yet again. It had such good potential. Like, literally the first half of the movie was like, oh my gosh, what's gonna happen next? It had me locked in. But then, like, out of nowhere, it just got really cheesy. I don't know. Let me make that gold. Just a little splash of gold, if that'll even do anything, but the movie is called The Deliverance. It came out fairly recently. I'm not sure what year, but it had a lot of potential, and then it just got really cheesy and like really predictable, and I don't know what happened, but the first half was really good. And then it just, I don't know. It was just like every other like stereotypical horror movie, like, oh, this random like priest lives in town and they've been watching you this entire time. Not to spoil it, but I mean, yeah. But what's a good movie that I can recommend? I mean, I just started rewatching the Conjuring series, the Conjuring universe. I'm watching that all in chronological order. So I started with the first Nun, and then the Nun 2, and then Annabelle Creation, and then Annabelle Comes Home? Or is it just Annabelle? I don't know. So many Annabelle movies. But, yeah. Oh my gosh, those are my comfort movies for real. And then, oh my gosh, there is a new Conjuring movie coming out this September, I believe. And it is the final one in the entire series. Very last movie in the franchise, and I'm very sad. But I'm very excited. And I cannot wait to watch that in a dark movie theater. I feel like this is turning out very good. Oopsie, sorry. Maybe I'll do gray? I don't know. I'll do green right along there on that inner circle just for another pop of green. And then I'll do gray around that. Or is that the same gray? Shoot. Maybe I'll do Wild Blue Yonder. Is that this one? I think. Okay. Wild Blue Yonder. But with the Conjuring Annabelle movies, I looked at someone made a tier list of like the scariest to least scariest in that franchise, and I mean, in chronological order, it just gets scarier as it goes on, so that's good. But I mean, they're all like pretty frightening, a lot of jump scares, but I don't know, I love those movies so much. Okay, let's also do Wild Blue Yonder and like that middle portion. Maybe? I mean, I'm already doing it. Stay, Ahsoka. I think I need to go grab my sharpener. I'll freaking BRB. Okay. I have my TMNT sharpener. I got this at the dollar store probably 15 years ago. I mean, it works well. This thing does have a sharpener on the back, but I ain't messing with that. I'm just gonna rotate that so my arm is not across the page. Man, oh man. Going outside the lines there. Oh well. Okay, let me sharpen this. Okay. So I definitely want to do more gold, but I also kind of want to do some of the brick red, which is what I used for her outfit. So I think I'm going to do, let me sharpen this. I'll do brick red on the outside of those triangles. And then I also kind of colored on top of that little tiny line there, so I'll just go over that. Okay. I think I'll just do more gold on the inside of those. Gosh, look at my hands. Okay. I think I'm gonna do a darker gray. Do I have a darker gray? I have this, and then I have black. So maybe I can do like an ombre. I think that would look cool. Maybe I'll do black in the center and then it gets gray as it goes out. Oh my gosh, I totally forgot to mention this illustration is by Ryan C. Brock. I found it on Pinterest. So thank you, Ryan. Okay, let me just go outside of all of these just to get a crisp line. And maybe the black and red is like, I don't know, paying homage to her soon-to-be evil friend, Anakin. my god. I'm hungry if you heard my stomach. I'm hungry for some Grogu waffles and blue bantha milk. I made those in my recent video if you want to check it out. The blue bantha milk I used, I almost said oat soda. What the heck is oat soda? Oat milk, and then blue food coloring. And it's literally just milk, but it grossed me out. But I really want to remake those Grogu waffles because I put nuts in them. Pecans, however you want to say it. Those were so good. Alrighty. Looking good. Okay. Let me just kind of fade this out and fill in any white splotches. I'll fade the black into gray, and then I'll probably do like the cadet blue or something like that, just for some color on the outside. Okay. I think I'm gonna do, I did say I'm gonna do gray, so let me do just a touch of gray, just to kind of blend that in. And then I'll do a nice little gray blue. My gosh, the last time I looked at my clock, we were only 45 minutes in. Time be flying. Okay, I'm gonna do Cadet Blue. We're almost done. Alrighty, we are done. let me grab a pencil. Today is 5/13/25. Yay! I really like this. I mean, my ombre could have been a bit better, but it's kind of difficult with crayons, but I like it. Be sure to leave a like if you like this, if you like Ahsoka, if you like Star Wars, and subscribe for more because I do coloring pages like this every single Tuesday, and I do gaming every Friday. Typically Roblox, but I'm trying to do more Sims, but it just will not load. But it will load this week. So, thank you all for joining me. My goodness, my set is toppling down here. But, thank you. That is so very kind. Thank you very much. Thank you. Hi, Athena. There's a lot of random crayon bits on here too, but hey, for the most part, it looks pretty good. I love Ahsoka. She is my favorite, my queen. So, thank you all for joining me today. Please be sure to visit the links in my bio. This is always a safe space. R2D2's covering it up, but be kind to yourself, be kind to others, and be kind to the earth. Be kind to the galaxy. And I hope you have a wonderful Tuesday, a wonderful Tano Tuesday, and I will see you on my next live stream or video. Have a wonderful rest of your day.